Falcons have come back out onto the field here, getting ready for second half action. The score 20-0 here at halftime. Halftime statistics went like this. For the Riverdale Warriors, number 3, Corey Carney, the quarterback, had 2 carries for 4 yards. Number 2, Gerald Griffin, had 2 carries, one of them a fumble, a -2 yards, but he did have a 27-yard pass reception for a total of 25 yards in the first half. Kenny McGowan, the speedster in the backfield, number 1, had 6 carries for 44 yards. Number 34, the fullback for Riverdale, Marcus Williams, had 3 carries for 11 yards. Number 24, Alvin Dukes, had 2 carries for 17 yards. 25 was Fernando Bryant, had 1 carry for 8 yards. And number 6, Marcus Smith, had 2 carries for 7 yards in the first half. For the Lincoln County Falcons, the statistics went like this. Number 1, Henderson, had 79 yards in the first half on 15 carries. David Grogan had 5 receptions, pass receptions for a total of 80 yards and 1 touchdown. Number 35, Haston, had 4 carries for a total of 28 yards. One of those carries was a pass reception of 25 yards. Parker had 1 carry for 1 yard, and Howell had an interception to end the first half of play. 7 first downs. Parker had 7 of 8 in the first half, passing for a total of 108 yards, while the Warriors went 1 of 3, a total of 27 yards passing, with 5 first downs. The Warriors had 3 turnovers, 2 fumbles that were recovered by the Falcons and an interception. The Falcons had 1 interception. And that on a nice pass that Olive could not quite reach out and get, deflected up in the air, and Dukes was able to run under to get. The Warriors will have first possession here in the second half. Falcons on the field are ready to kick off. Todd Brown, number 20, will be doing the kicking off here to start, and the Warriors will have first possession. This game is the Falcons to lose, I believe, here in the second half, as they have a 20-0 lead going into the second half here. If they can open up with some good defense like they did in the first half and keep the Warriors from getting any momentum on their side, they should come out here victorious. A terrific game here in the first half by the Falcons, both offensively and defensively, causing turnovers defensively, good defensive action. They did not allow any of the big plays. A couple of plays that they did have, the Warriors did have, did not come up with any scoring, while the Falcons were able to strike for 2 passing touchdowns quickly and another on a long drive. The Warriors have the ball up across the 20 to the 25 to the 30. Breaks one out, but it's going to be caught at the 33-yard line just as Griffin thought he was going to break loose. Number 84, Jacob Sorrells, and number 24, Jonathan Porter, come in to get the tackle. The Warriors with first possession. I-backs in the backfield. Single set out to the near side. Carney, the quarterback, wants to go on the option. He gets about 3 yards on the play, but he is stopped by Fiorita and Henderson. A 3-yard gain. And it's just getting colder all the time up here as we're in the bird cage high above Dudley Field. Split outs double wide to the left side. High backs in the backfield. Carney, the pitch back. Has some running room, breaks one tackle, gets across for the first down up to the 50-yard line. A 12-yard gain. And a first down. So the Warriors coming out here fired up in the second half. The ball given across the middle, stopped by the center of the line. Getting up from the bottom of the stack, number 45, Stanley Kroom. Williams with a 4-yard gain on that play. Again, double splits to the near side. Backs again the backfield. Carney, the quarterback. 2nd and 6. Pitch back, trying to get around the outside. No place to go, as he's going to be stopped for possibly just a 1-yard gain on the play. Henderson at the bottom of the stack. Number 55, Coy Sisk, also in on the tackle. A gain of 1, 3rd down and 6. As they flood the left side this time. Into the left. Double split outs to the left. Split backs in the backfield. Carney, the quarterback, drops back to pass. Gets it out to the far side. But Archie Howell right there to wrap up Griffin for maybe a 1-yard gain. No, he gets a 5-yard gain on the play and a first down. So a good pass out that time to Griffin for the first down. As the Warriors are moving on the option play, quarterback is going to be stopped by Henderson as he got across the 37-yard line.
Henderson again on the tackle.
3-yard gain by Corey Carney, the junior quarterback, 5'9", 165 pounds. Be 2nd down and 7. Henderson wants to flood and does get in, and they're going to call him for offsides, but I don't believe he was. A good anticipation there, and they're, I believe, going to call offsides against Henderson, and I don't believe he was offsides on that play. He waited for the snap and just good quickness dove across to get the quarterback in the backfield, and the official just can't believe that he's that fast, I believe. But a 5-yard penalty does not help the Falcons at this point. It's now 2nd down and a long 1 for the Warriors. The ball on the 32-yard line. Inside the 32. Ball given to Williams right up the middle as he just drives and pushes his way up inside the 25-yard line for a 7-yard carry.
Williams on the carry. Williams brought down the number 18, Carlos Hadley, but it's a first down, 1st and 10 for Riverdale.
As Henderson made a super play on the quarterback, but was called for the offsides inside, and he had waited for the snap of the ball. But it is 1st down, the ball on the 29-yard line. The ball pitched back, and Dukes will get almost 4 yards on the carry. down to the 20-yard line. As Cannon along with Olive. Second down and 7. Single split to the near side. I-backs in the backfield. Carney, the quarterback. The ball given to number 6. He gets it inside the 20. Marcus Smith. As he stopped by McLean, along with number 63, Danny Lowe. A gain of 2 on the play. Double split outs to the far side, single to the near side. Carney, the quarterback, in motion. Goes with the quarterback keeper, and no place to go as it is really snuffed out by number 34. In on the play, Mark Fiorita. No gain on the play for Carney. A super play by Fiorita on the option. It's now 4th down and almost 6, a little over 5. As we have, it looks like a timeout on the field, as the Falcons need to stop the Warriors here with their first threat here in the second half. Good defense all night here by the Falcons as they're trying to stiffen up here. Get the ball back and get their first offensive possession here in the second half. Team doctors tonight, as they have been all year, donating their time and doing an excellent job. Dr. Ricky McCauley and Dr. Bill Jones. We'd like to make a special thanks to the Motlow College for their technical support and for they've been very instrumental in bringing you this broadcast. We'd like to thank Motlow College for their assistance. Fourth down and 6. Carney, the quarterback, wants to go pass it. He's going to be tackled in the backfield. Blasting in on the play, number 34, Mark Fiorita.
The ball goes over to Lincoln.
A loss of 2 yards on the play, as Fiorita, just a super play, shot the gap in and got Carney before he could really get started on the play. The Falcons with their first offensive possession here in the second half. Double split outs to the far side, outs in the backfield. Parker with the ball, gives to Henderson. Henderson tries to cross right tackle, gets up across the 25-yard line to the 27-yard line. There's a flag in on the play. 4-yard gain on the play, but let's see what the flag is. Down near holding territory. And that's what it's going to be against the Falcons. As I hope the officials are not trying to even up the ball game here tonight. A big penalty, holding, will be a 10-yarder.
Holding on the offense, repeat first down.
Will be a 10-yard holding penalty. As they started with the ball on the 23-yard line. And it's going to be first down and 17 because they do get the yardage on the play marked from the point of infraction as Henderson tries to go across right in on the dive play.
70, David Coppins.
Henderson with a 2-yard gain. Will be second down and about 15. Split outs, Stout to the near side. Grogan to the far side. Grogan in motion, I-backs in the backfield. The ball will be given to Grogan on the motion. Gets around one player, tries to run over the Dukes. Gets up to the 20-yard line or near the 20-yard line. Will be just about a 2-yard gain on the play.
Brought down by number 24, Alvin Duke.
It's now third down and about 13 yards. The ball almost on the 20-yard line. Split out to the right and left. Powell in motion. The ball is given to Henderson on the delay up the middle, but no place to go.
Kevin Henderson. Henderson brought down by number 88, Demetrius Nelson.
A gain of 1 where they spot the ball.
Yes, Demetrius Nelson.
And the Falcons will have to punt for the first time tonight. Back to punt. Number 20, Todd Brown. Brown, good snap. Going to be rushed. Gets the ball off, but it is tipped. And the Warriors will get the ball in excellent field position. Todd just a little bit slow. Looked like he took an extra step on that. Rushing in on the play, deflecting the ball. About 3 of the Warrior players, and they're going to get the ball on their own 40-yard line. Excellent field position here to start. With their second offensive possession. Going to be tough on the Falcon defense here, as the Warriors only have just short of 40 yards to go here. Double wideouts to the near side. Split backs in the backfield. In motion goes Dukes. Carney with the fake, wants to pass, gets the ball up. It's going to be, I thought intercepted as Olive juggled the ball. Grogan had cut in front of him, and Olive had it in his hands, juggled it about 3 times, and then it falls to the ground incomplete. Tough play there, as Olive really thought he had that one and gone with it, but just was not able to hold on to it. Cold hands tonight, as it is really cold weather. Just not able to gather up that ball and pull it in. So it will be second down and 10. Would have been a super big play, but David Olive had he been able to have gathered the ball in. Carney goes back to pass again. Has plenty of time. Gets over the middle, has a man open. Down inside the 25-yard line. A 17-yard pass play. That to number 81, Antron Peebles.
Aaron McLean, the tackler, but it's enough for a first down. First and 10 for Riverdale.
So a big first down for Riverdale on that pass play, as Carney had all kinds of time that time in the backfield to try to come up with a receiver and caught Peebles down the middle. Double split outs to the near side, I-backs in the backfield. The ball given to Big McWilliams as he gets 3, maybe 4 yards on the run.
Maricus Williams, the ball carrier.
As the Warrior players on the sidelines have darned their blankets. It's like they have a lot of old Army surplus blankets down there trying to keep warm. Split outs wide to the right and left. I-backs in the backfield. Trying to go up with the pass, and it falls to the ground. It's Carney trying to get the ball out to, I believe, number 25, Bryant or Peebles 1. Goes incomplete. Third down and 6. Possibly 7. The ball resting on the 20-yard line. Again, double splits to the near side. Carney, the junior quarterback for the Warriors, wants to go on the option play. It's going to be wrapped up and dragged down as Terrence McLean was the first one in on the play, finishing the play off. Sorrells at the bottom of the stack. Or Danny Lowe, 63 is Lowe. Fourth down after a gain of maybe 1 on the play. 4th and 5. As they flood the far side, 3 wideouts on the far side, single to the near side, single back in the backfield, in motion to the near side. Carney going back to pass, wanting to go to the screen. Has a man open and has the first down, I believe, on the play. A super play, sidestepping the defender.
Brought down by number 33, Frank Bernard.
A 7-yard gain on the play. On the pass to Gerald Griffin, and that ends the 3rd period of play. The score remains 20-0 here in the 4th period. A quick 3rd period of play, as that time really ran off the clock quickly. Warriors in that period went 3 of 5 through the air and ended up with 5 first downs in the 3rd period, but no scoring. Falcons only had the ball in 1 series of plays and were not able to get any scoring. Had 4 plays, counting the fumble. Rather not the fumble, but the penalty. And after 3 quarters of play, the score 20-0. Principal at the Lincoln County High School, Paulette McCowing, athletic director Ron Perrin, and Lincoln County School Superintendent Stan Golden, as we're ready for action to get back underway here. The ball given up the middle. A diving number 6, his first carry in the second half. A 2, possibly 3-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Single wide out the near side with a flanker. Eye backs. Option play. Pitch back. Has some running room. Dukes gets only to the 5-yard line. Henderson on the tackle. 3-yard gain by Alvin Dukes. And we have less than 11 minutes now to go in the ball game. The clock running, 3rd down and 4. The ball with the back nose on the 5-yard line, and the Falcons will take a timeout. We'd like to give a special thanks to Andy Klein for the use of his equipment here tonight. Without his help, you would not be receiving the good picture production that you are here in this Clinic Bowl game.
Located at page 76 in your program. Video Sports is the official video of the TWS.
Again, we have Don Counts down on the field, giving you the field shots here of this production. And a special thanks to Motlow College for their technical support. They've been very instrumental in the bringing of this broadcast to you. You're watching Fayetteville Cablevision Channel 6, and we hope that you're enjoying this ball game. I'm John Cooley. Bringing you the play-by-play here as we've had some super play here by the Falcons so far tonight. The ball resting just inside the 5-yard line. The Warriors with the ball, 3rd down and 4. Option by the quarterback, pitch back to Dukes. Dukes tries to get in but cannot, as he's going to be stopped at about the 2-yard line. Getting off the bottom of the stack will be Carlos Hadley, along with number 63, Danny Lowe. Going to be 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1. As they have the big 230-pound fullback lined up as the tailback, and I would expect to see him try to get the ball as they'll be trying to stuff it up the middle. As he crosses north outside, he didn't get it. Fiorito again with that super play. Mark Fiorito. As they again turn away the Warriors as they had short yardage down deep. The big 230-pound Marcus Williams, 6-foot senior, could not get in. Mark Fiorito cut his feet out from under him. The Falcons will take over the ball on the 2-yard line. A long ways to go, 98 yards. To the near side, Howell. To the far side goes Bedingfield. I-backs in the backfield. Parker, the quarterback, gives to Shannon Haston. He tries the middle, trying to get a little bit of running room here. Gets up a yard, possibly 2, as they're going to mark it across the 3. A yard gain on the play.
Number 35, Shannon Haston, ball carrier. Brought down to number 7, David Coppins, number 6.
9 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the ball game. The Falcons leading by a score of 20-0. The Falcons have only given up 5.3 points per game average this year. Parker stepping in his own end zone, pitches the ball out. Oh, just over the outstretched arms of Josh Bedingfield. Possibly a catchable pass on that, but a cold night is tough to hold on to that field. That pigskin can get away from you before you know it. Sometimes you think that pig's live. Makes it 3rd down and 9 on the incompleted pass. A lot of mix-up in the Warrior defense. So we have double split outs. Parker again going back to pass. Has a man open. Archie Howell with a big catch. Up at the 23-yard line. A 19-yard gather in for Archie Howell and a 1st down. Gives them a little running room here. The ball will be spotted on the 23-yard line. 1st down, Falcons. A super pass play. Archie Howell gathers the ball in. Another clutch play by Archie. Double wide outs to the near side. I-backs in the backfield. Parker, the quarterback, calling signals. Gives to Henderson. Henderson tries up the middle. Dances by 1. Shoves by another. Pushes and draws and gets another 3 to 4 yards on the play. Will be 2nd down and 6. 4 yards for Henderson. .8:03 to go in this ball game. The Falcons leading by a score of 20-0 and on the move. Coming in, trying to hustle in for the play. Number 77 is Andy Scott. The ball given to Haston. He tries to make a play on it, but is going to be stopped for about a yard loss on the carry. It'll be now 3rd and 7. As Pete, my nose is getting cold here tonight up here. It's My feet are too.
What nose? What feet?
Split outs wide, right and left. Again, I-backs in the backfield. Parker goes back to pass. Has some time. Has a man open. Cannot get it to him. Overthrows Archie Howell. Had Howell open at the 41-yard line, but unable to get to it. Will be 4th down. And we'll probably bring on Todd Brown here to do the punting. Second punt for the Falcons here tonight. First punt almost blocked by the Warriors as they really put on the rush. We'll see what they do this time. Brown, good snap. Flag on the play. Nice high kick, but does not get a real good bounce as it goes sideways. And we'll see what as they call a motion penalty, I believe, against the Falcons. And I don't know what kind of motion that would have been. And that will back the Falcons possibly up another 5 yards, and that's what they're going to do. A nice kick that time.
Any driver of a Lincoln County bus, any driver, please go to where the buses are parked.
Almost a 40-yard kick by Brown with no return. And so we'll back it up 5 yards on the penalty. It's 3 penalties against the Falcons here for 20 yards in the second half. We only had 2 penalties in the first half. Still 6:43 left. Brown, again, this one goes off, shanked off the side of the foot, and is only going to get about 15 yards out of the play. And coach is not happy with the blocking assignments, I think, on that play, as he's talking to a couple of the players on the sidelines. And the Warriors again take over this time. Instead of on their own 40, they get it on their own 39-yard line. 6 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the ball game. The score still remains 20-0. The big Falcon defense has held stiff so far under some adversity here in the second half. Quarterback option, pitch back to number 1. He gets by 1, but does not get by Archie Howell. Maybe a 6-yard play, or maybe 7. McGowan, give him 7 on the play. Again, I-backs with split outs to the right. The ball given to the big fullback up the middle this time. Has a little running room and gets the first down inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. An 8-yard gain by Marcus Williams that time. Williams has 4 carries in the second half here for 23 yards.
Number 18, Carlos Hadley.
Hadley with a good tackle to keep him from going any further. The ball on the 25-yard line. First down, Warriors. Again, the pitch back goes to Dukes. Dukes trying to get around outside. Does get by a couple of Falcons as they had him for a loss. But they do shove him as Phil Rita and McLean give him the shove. But he dives for about 3 or 4 yards and gets back up to the original line. No, he gets a 2-yard gain on that play. Had been a first down.
Angela Parker, please report to gate 2.
Splits this time to the wide side of the field, which is the near side. Split backs in the backfield. Going back to pass. Carney tries to loop the ball. Has a man open, but it was deflected. It looked like a Howell, and then drawn in by number 2. A great 25-yard pass play that time to Gerald Griffin. As Griffin was able to get the ball. Howell looked like he had gotten back to deflect the ball and just must have barely missed that ball, and it fell right into the arms of Griffin for the 6-point score. Number 10 will be trying the extra point, Ryan Miller. The ball almost Howell getting to it, but does not, and does get the extra point as Riverdale gets on the board for the first time, 20-7. Watch out, onside kick. 4 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the ball game as Riverdale is able to gather their first points. The Falcon defense had held stiff all night. Super defensive play as the Warriors got their ball on their own 39-yard line and were able then to get the ball in 4 plays. The last on that 25-yard pass play. As Kearney here in the second half is 4 for 6, was only 1 for 3 in the first half. Teeing the ball up will be number 10, Ryan Miller. The Falcons have 5 men within 10 yards, another 4 back about 5 yards further, expecting the onside kick. As Ryan does try the onside kick. The ball in the hands of the Falcons as it almost got out of the hands of Olive, and Olive was able to reach out and pull it right back in. So the Falcons will have the ball at the 48-yard line. Excellent field position with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. And I would expect the Falcons to try to do a lot of running in this ball. Time off the clock. We have a split out. To the far side is Howell. To the near side is Bedingfield. I-backs in the backfield. The give to Henderson. Henderson dances, twists, shoves, gets by one man, gets across the 50-yard line down to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard gain. On that play. The Falcons here in the second half, this is only their 3rd possession in the total second half. The Warriors have had the ball just about the whole second half, but have only been able to get 7 points on the board. Double splits to the near side, I-backs in the backfield. The ball again given to Henderson, goes to the left, twist, turns backwards, tries to drive his way, gets maybe a yard or 2 on the play. As the Warriors, it looks like, are going to take a timeout and try to stop the clock. It's 3rd down and 5.
We'll remind you that at the conclusion of this game, we'll have
I'm John Cooley, along with Pete James here on the camera. Have Don Counts down on the field giving you the field shots here this 1993 Clinic Bowl. We've had a super time. We've had a great crowd. We've had a good ball game, both offensively and defensively by the Falcons. Some super calling from the sideline by the coaches offensively and defensively. Only one little breakdown right here in the second half on that 25-yard pass to Griffin. His 8th touchdown of the year, a sophomore, as the Riverdale only has 3 seniors that are starting and playing on their regular offense and defensive lineup. So they have a young team and should be one of the premier clubs to beat next year. But this is this year, and the Falcons lead 20-7. Split outs wide right and left. Pitch back goes to Henderson. On the reverse to Grogan. Grogan wanting to go, turns back the other way, trying to get a little time off the clock. Grogan is going to lose about 10 yards on the play. As he had come to the near side, was going to try to reverse his field, but could not get anywhere on it, trying to run off some time off the clock possibly. And it's now 4th down and 14 with 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go. And Riverdale will call their last timeout. So Riverdale does not have any more timeouts. on the clock. The Falcons have 2 left should they decide to use them for any reason. With 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go, the score 20-7. Riverdale will most likely send everybody, including the trainer and the managers and anybody else they can gather off the sidelines after this kick. Brown needs to get this kick off quickly. Todd Brown will be back to do the punting. I'm surprised that they even have number 24, Alvin Dukes, back to receive. Brown gets the ball off. Nice kick away from Dukes. Bounces at the 25-yard line, comes back and goes out of bounds at the 28-yard line, as Todd Brown has just not been able to get the ball to bounce his way for him tonight. But that was a good punt by Todd Brown, and Riverdale will have to take their ball at their own 28-yard line. With 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the ball game, they've got to get 2 scores to get back into the ball game, 2 scores to win. Riverdale goes to the air, comes out and drops the ball. Number 2, Gerald Griffin, as he had two of the Falcons right there to wrap him up, and he must have heard footsteps coming as he had Terrence McLean and Fernando Cannon right on his heels. Stops the clock with 3:20 to go. Again, double wides to the near side, split backs in the backfield. Carney goes back to pass again. This time it's deflected, and Howell just really wiped out Gerald Griffin. The ball was deflected by, I believe, McLean, and then Howell just really lowered the boom on Griffin. He wasn't going to let him get the deflection. Stops the clock now with 3 minutes and 16 seconds, 3rd down and 10. Split out to the right, double splits to the near side. Eye backs in the backfield. Carney again goes back to pass. Oh, and he's going to be level. Number 63 firing through. Danny Lowe drops him for an 8-yard loss.
Carney is sacked by number 63, Danny Lowe.
And Carney just got wiped out by Danny Lowe in the backfield. Went back, and Lowe, but by the time he could get back and set up, was right in his face. Super defensive play again by the Falcons as they're fired up here with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. The clock running in the ball game. The score 20-7. The Falcons trying to hustle some players in and out. We have a flag, a delay of game, I think, possibly against the Warriors. Will back them up another 5 yards, and that's what it's going to be. That is the Warriors' first penalty here in the second half. The first half, they had 3 penalties for 30 yards. This their first penalty in the second half with 2:27 now to go in the ball game. 4th down and bunches. 4th and about 23. In motion. Halfback pass. He goes back and just throws it up for grabs. There's about 6 Falcons there. And poor Fernando Bryant, 5'11", 165-pound junior, had about 6 Falcons around him. There wasn't any way that he could get to that ball. The best that he could do was to get in and knock it down, and the Falcons will take over with the ball on their own, on Riverdale's 16-yard line. 2 minutes and 19 seconds as a lot of the Riverdale Warrior faithful are not so faithful here as they begin to file out of the stadium. The ball given to Haston. Shannon Haston fires across the line, gets inside the 15, down to around the 13-yard line.
Haston with the ball.
A gain of 3 on the play. Riverdale out of timeouts, cannot stop the clock. 1:53 and counting. Howell to the right, Howell to the left, Grogan to the right. The ball again given to Haston. He has an opening. He goes across the 10, down to around the 7-yard line. Six-yard gain on that play, 3rd and 1. Massaquoi for the Warriors in on that tackle, but not until Haston was able to get down. A 6-yard gain. And diving across, Nathan Browning in as quarterback, trying to get the first down. As coach getting in some of the other players, getting them some time here in this championship game, is 4th down and a foot. As number 8 and 43. Number 8 is Brad Shelton. 43 is Michael Smith. As again, they try to push right up the middle on the 4th down play. Let's see if they got the first down. Looks like he should. Yes, first down. As the Falcon fans are really fired up on the far side, got their yellow sheets out of state champions.
And as the clock ticks down,
12, 11, they will not have to pay it to make another play. The Lincoln County Falcons are the champions of the state for 1993. The underdog, poor little old slow Lincoln County Falcons have just whooped up on the Raiders, the Warriors. The Falcons came in to play. Super offense and defensive play on both sides of the field. Riverdale Warriors, a really good football team here, but the defense of the Falcons just couldn't do it. Falcon faithful have a lot to cheer about here tonight as their team really played some super football. Riverdale Warriors now go to a 13-2 record for the year. They've had a really good season, and you can expect a lot out of them next year. They only lose 5 total players on their whole team. Only 3 of their starters will be gone from them next year. So they will be, you can expect to see them back here next year. But this year is for the Falcons. Coach Lewis Thompson done a super job along with all of the assistants, Don McNeese, Don Thomas, Travis Wells, Dan Winfrey, done a super job with this young team
And now, ladies and
here
gentlemen,
as
if you
they
will
have
direct your
gone
attention to the
completely
center of the field.
undefeated.
Ms. Lisa Austin and Mr. Randy Wilmore, the co-chairs of the 1993 Clinic Bowl, along with Mr. Ronnie Carter, Executive Director of the TSSAA, and Dick Sobel, Director of Public Relations for American General Life and Accident Insurance Company, will present the trophies for the Class 5A Championship. We begin with the naming of the offensive and defensive players of the game. On the
Offensive and defensive players of the games.
To number 12, Shelby Parker of Lincoln County.
Shelby Parker gets the offensive player of the game. A super job tonight by Shelby Parker. First half just really tore him up in the air. Some excellent play calling inside. Congratulations to the senior, Shelby Parker, for the offensive player of the game.
On the defensive side of the ball, the outstanding player, number 29 from Lincoln County, Chad Henderson.
Junior linebacker, one of the premier players in the state as a junior. Number 29, Chad Henderson, 6'3", 244-pound junior, a leader on and off the field. A super game tonight. Was able to handle the option play that Riverdale ran, as they have a good, fast team, but he was just able to go from sideline to sideline in on the play.
One to the coach of the runner-up team. This one goes to Coach Gary Rankin.
Coach Gary Rankin receives the coaching trophy for the runner-up coach of the game. He's done an excellent job with this young team. You can see a lot of sophomores and juniors on this young Riverdale team, and he's done an excellent job with that young team.
The runner-up in Class 5A, the Warriors of Murfreesboro, Riverdale.
Murfreesboro, Riverdale Warriors receive the runner-up trophy as they played a good game against a super good team. The Falcons here for the year will still remain giving up less than one touchdown per game.
Betty Sellers is an employee of American General Life and Accident Insurance Company. She is also the sister of Coach Lewis Thompson of Lincoln County. She will present the winning plaque to her brother, Coach Lewis Thompson.
Coach Thompson shaking hands now
And the
with
trophy
officials,
for the champions in
TSSAA.
5A, the Falcons of Lincoln County.
And Archie Howell gets that trophy, and he's going to show it off. Falcons say, whoop, there it is. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your champion 5A football team for the state of Tennessee, 1993, the Lincoln County Falcons. They've had a super season this year, gone undefeated. Only the second team to go undefeated in Lincoln County football history, and that goes with the 1990 championship team along with it. 1993, here now in 4 years, we've had 2 state champion teams. Coach Lewis Thompson's done a super job and his staff with this team, and they are really excited, and of course we are really excited for them. We'll hope to get maybe some individual interviews if we can. We've had Don down on the field, and he's down there now trying to get also some shots here of this winning championship team, and we are just so proud of them. Here comes Coach Thompson. He wants to get in there with them too, as he well deserves it, and the other coaches as well. There's they get in some snapshots with it. He waves his coaching staff on in as they need to get in the picture. They have put a lot of hours in with this team, and of course these youngsters have spent a lot of time not only on the field but over the summer in the weight room, and they have just done a super job, dedicated all year, have been a good coachable team according to Coach Thompson, and we're just really happy for them, and this is their time right now. And we're just going to sit here for a moment and let you watch the action here as they get their pictures taken. A lot of the Falcon faithful still here enjoying the game, just now beginning to file out here as the Lincoln County High School is being flashed up on the scoreboard. It says, congratulations, Class 5A champs, Lincoln County High School. See Coach Ron Perrin, athletic director, down on the field, getting some congratulations from some of the TSSAA officials. See Ms. Thompson and the rest of the family down there also here enjoying the celebration as the team gets their team picture. And we'll have to see what the writers in the paper say in the morning about the Roadrunner and the Coyote. Roadrunner ran out of seed, I think. We really hope that you've enjoyed the coverage here at the 1993 Clinic Bowl. Fayetteville Cablevision Channel 6 hopes to bring you more Falcon sports coverage in the future. And if you have enjoyed seeing this game on Channel 6, please let your school officials and school board members know. Until next time, I'm John Cooley, hoping that you have enjoyed the coverage here at Vanderbilt Dudley Field. Here is the 1993 Clinic Bowl is now history. The Lincoln County Falcons now are 3-for-3 in the Clinic Bowl. A perfect 3 record as this team came in both on offense and defense and really did a super job. Defensively only giving up 7 points. They had only given up 5.3 points, I think, per game, average the whole year. And so they still, throughout the 14-game season, have given up less than 1 touchdown per game. And that is super defense in high school play anywhere you want to go. Offensively tonight, 20 points on the board, all in the first half. but that's all it took. They played a super offensive game. Second half, did not get to have the ball that much. Only a couple of possessions, I think, here in the second half until the last couple of minutes there where they did get 2 possessions, one of them on the fourth down turnaround, and were able then to run out the clock. Riverdale just could not get on track. Again, the defense just kept them off guard, off balance, all night. And they just had a super season here, and we're so proud of them. Until next year, when again we'll bring you hopefully some junior high school football and other sports action, I'm John Cooley along with Pete James here wishing you a good night, and God bless you.